all you happy people out there, and I know you're happy because you've landed on Kitchen Sink Microscopy. Welcome to another Minute Microscopy with me, Casey Rochford. So this will be a short one. If you're not familiar with the channel, we do some short ones for the people with, shorter attention spans or, those busy go lifestyles. And if that's you, this is what is exactly you're looking for. So I really just wanted to talk briefly about something that it could probably be a whole episode. And that's the cure for cancer. There's a lot of misconceptions about this unicorn of curing cancer. There's three things I want to highlight. Number one, there is no one cure for cancer. There's a lot of different types of cancer. Cancer is just cells growing when they shouldn't be. I mean, that's kind of a crude interpretation, but there's many different ways and tissue types, and sometimes not even tissue, it's blood that this can occur in, or bone. I mean, there's pretty much any part of your body can get some kind of cancer. It's scary, right? But because of that, you can't just have one cure. Everything's going to react differently. Number two, even if we find a cure, people will still get cancer. You just have a way, or you will hopefully someday have a way of actually effectively treating it in a far less barbaric manner than chemotherapy and radiation. And, we're making some strides in other areas like immunotherapy and whatnot, but, the whole goal is to reduce suffering. So that kind of leads me to number three, why people will still be dying from cancer, even though they don't have to. That's because it's going to be expensive. That's right. There's, because America, there's going to be a high price tag on a cure if we find it. And it's sad, it should be available to everybody, whether you're homeless or a billionaire. Nobody should have to suffer and or die from cancer. Speaking from experience. So that's going to be a thing, right? There is no conspiracy to hide the cure from us because they make too much money off of chemo. No. You would be under some kind of delusion to think that they would not charge you out the ass for a cure. So just wanted to dispel a few, common misconceptions about curing cancer. I've only got a bachelor's degree in biology, but I can figure out, how things are going just based off of the greed that any of us can see. It's easy to assume that they would make more money off of chemo and therefore they want to keep everyone on chemo, but that's not really the case. It's actually just really, really difficult to find a way to tell your body to stop doing something it normally does only at a certain time, because cells divide and reproduce and replace themselves on the regular. It's just they don't stop when they're supposed to. That's cancer. So in a way, it's a perfectly natural thing that's happening. It's just happening out of control. So how do you cure it? You see the problem? Not saying it can't happen. It's just going to take a lot longer than we'd like it to. All right. Well, speaking of things that went a lot longer than we'd like them to, I will now keep it as short as possible. So like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.